This is going to come as quite a surprise with what I'm about to say. I realize I don't trust God. My name is Angela. Welcome to the Faith Forsake page, a place and space where I share faith a drop at a time. So a couple of weeks ago, I came to realize the reason as to why I went through what I'm about to share. It was my friend's wedding. I had planned to have 2 nights to myself, enjoy myself, have some just like wusa time, right? Before the wedding, enjoy the wedding and like the day leading up to the wedding, have the wedding and then come back. But no, there was a different plan in play. And this is what happened. I was meant to fly on Saturday. My flight got delayed. Then my flight got cancelled. Then they couldn't book me on a flight. And the only flight that they could book me on was the day I was supposed to return. So that meant I had to look for flights. And I found 2 flights. I chose to fly from the airport closest to me because already I was flying. The original flight was from a different airport further away from me. So at that point, I was heated. I was angry. It was just a lot. So then the next day I fly, but I fly via Poland, which means my luggage is being checked in from London to Montenegro. When I arrive at Montenegro, you guessed it, my luggage didn't arrive with me. And so then had to go through the whole palaver of logging in my complaint. They didn't know where my luggage was. So I didn't know if my luggage left London and didn't arrive in Montenegro or got stuck in Poland and hasn't arrived in Montenegro. I also want to put it out there that there's only 1 flight a day. And I also had 2 days before the wedding, and everything that I needed was in that luggage. So I'd already lost 1 night at the villa that I had booked. And then now I'm losing another. I'd lost 1 night and half the day. And now the other half of the day was ruined. I was in a place I've never been before. This is the old Europe. So it's not like being in a city like Paris or Milan, where you know that you can find like a Zara or whatever it is. Like you can easily find a shop, right? Where you can find an alternative outfit and stuff that you need. So anyway, that's just neither here or there. So at that point, I was really broken, down in the dumps. And so I remember at night, while I was trying to sleep, I just woke up and I said, God, I have no business with the devil. So I know it's you testing me, but why are you testing me? And he said to me, trust in my faithfulness. I will be faithful with you until the end. Now I want to read a verse from Hebrews 13, verse 5. I will never leave you nor forsake you. And so I remember that morning, after that, I just prayed a lot. I woke up and I was more at peace. So I just was like, you know what? They still don't know where my luggage is. I don't know if I'm going to get it on time. And I don't know what to do because I only have this is the only day I had to get an outfit. I had literally nothing other than the clothes I had on. So anyway, go shopping, get my outfit. And then guess what? At 1 a.m., my luggage was delivered. So in the end, I was always going to get my luggage. And in that moment, not in that moment, but reflection of it later is when I realized I don't trust God. And that's what he was showing me. And I'm going to share part 2 of what that looks like, based on the story of the man possessed by demons. I'll share later. But for now, sit with that.